It's LeGarrette Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Mr. MicroMike, and today we are going to do a video on estimation of Mr. Kenny Golladay's next contract for Detroit Lions. Huge shout out to Melamo, a member of mine. He asked me and requested this video, so no doubt about it, I did it. This video was exciting and fun to make, so I appreciate it. It took a lot of math, and I enjoy math like I enjoy eating chalk. But I do like stats, I do like finding business, I like accounting, I like finances. This is my thing. But before we get into the video, check out this ad. Subscribe to the members of ISN. Alright guys, let's get into it. And here is the stats and how I came to the conclusion. And why do you ask stats matter? Why does money matter? Why does this stuff matter? Well, if you're trying to gauge a contract, you got to look at everything. And guess what? Our general manager, Bob Quinn, he looks at everything. He runs the Detroit Lions like a business, as he should be. This is something that we have coveted for some time here in Detroit, regardless how you feel about him and any other facet of his position and his job title. He does run the business like a job. Huge shout out to Over the Cap, who gave me the stats regarding the contract amounts, and a huge shout out to Pro Football Reference in regarding the statistics of players in the NFL. How I did this was out of 32 teams, 32 players, the top 32, because guess what? Kenny Golladay is going to get paid like a top 32, so I'm not going to use slide stat of a wide receiver ranked 500. Okay, it's just not going to happen, or 100 or whatever. He's going to be a top 32, so that only made sense. So when you see all these, I only did the top 32. So let me show you how my thing goes in regards to my legend. First, you see this low end, medium, and high end. You say, how did I come to this conclusion? Well, let me show you how. So let's start with how I did this. It is simple. So when it comes to accounting, and this is basic Excel, you simply do, say I want to know the contract, the medium contract for, so for the medium, I would do equals medium. I would do 32. Okay. And the medium for that would be 22,950,000. Say I want to know the high end, it's a little bit different. So I'm going to do the top 10 high end. So we'll do from 49 to 39, and that's 50,459,000. When I said 49 to, or the numbers 49 to 39, it's not the wide receiver, it's just the Excel number. So don't think you just said top 32. It is top 32. It's just on the Excel number, Excel line, because it's all on one page. And if I want to do the low end, it's the same thing as well, the bottom low end. So it'd be 19 to 29. And the low end would be 18,950,000. So that's how I came to the low and medium and high end for stats. So now you know that. Let's get into what we found out here. Now for Kenny Golladay, he had 16 total starts, ranked 1 just like many others. That is high end. 16, medium was 15, and 11 was the low end. Why does games played matter? We'll ask Ezekiel Ansah. When he was never on the field, his contract did reflect that when it comes to Seattle Seahawks. Let's talk about age. Age does matter. Kenny Golladay is 27. He ranked 20th in the NFL, and that is the median for him. The high end would be a younger wide receiver at 22.5. That's the medium. The low end was 29, and that's the bottom 10 for age. And yeah, you generally want to be younger, but he ranks medium, pretty good. 27's not bad to give a decent contract to. If he's younger, it'd probably be even better. Yards per game, or yards per year, this was huge, huge stat, and he had 1,190. He ranked 7th in the NFL. That's high end. So the high end was 1,199, almost to the exact median there. And for the medium amount was 1,035, and low end was 661. Obvious, you want to have more yards if you're wanting to get a big contract. Touchdowns, he had 11. That ranked 1 out of wide receivers in the NFL. Obviously high end. He surpasses the high end. He is definitely above the median, and he's much better than the low. Yards per game, he had 74.4. That's ranked 15, near exact middle. He actually considered high end because the high end was 79, so it's in between high end and median, closer to high end when it comes to that sense. The median was 66.95 and 54.85 in the NFL. So high end there. So when it comes to stats, Kenny G is looking like a G. That's no doubt about it. Now let's look at the finances. Now this is extremely important when it comes to how we did this here. And now this is important. Everything that Kenny Gollady done in regards to the high end when it comes to the money that he made was big league. Okay, he made the top wide receivers made a lot. So we're talking about the top end. When it comes to the top 5 or top 10 wide receivers, it was $81 million for a 5-year deal. That was the generally for the top 10. The middle 10 wide receivers was $44 million, and low end 10 was $32. So that's how I got there. In calculations, when it comes to these stats, I gave Kenny Gollady a total of a $92,125,000, and that would be ranked top 5 contract for wide receivers in the NFL. So he, with this contract, would make him a top 5. In regards to average per year, the high end level was 17,250,000, medium was 11 million, and low end was 8. I gave Kenny Gollady a top 5 contract of 18,425,000, 5-year deal. That again puts him at top 5. You want to go ahead and give a big middle finger to Amari Cooper and the Dallas Cowboys because they killed on his contract. And this will put him as a top 5 wide receiver average per year. Total guaranteed is actually the exact end of high end for $55,008,000. So that's what I gave him on my end. That puts him in the top 10 for a total guaranteed. You notice when it comes to Bob Quinn, he generally doesn't do the biggest amount with guaranteed money filled out. You'll see that with Halapalooty Vitae when you look at recent contracts. Medium was 22 million, low end was 17. So he's getting, in my estimation, a $55,008,000 contract at a high end for him. Fully guaranteed, I have Kenny Gollady getting $39 million. That's fully guaranteed. That'll put him at top 5 in the NFL. The high end is $36,500,000, so he'll be a little bit above the average high end, making him a top 5. The medium is 16, almost 17 million, and 10 million is low end. So folks, this is my projection for Kenny Gollady right here. My projection is he will get a 5-year, $92,125,000 contract. An average year, I have him at $18,425 a year. Fully guaranteed, $55 million, or total guaranteed $55,008,000, and fully guaranteed $39 million. So this guy is going to be making money. Obviously, there's incentives. I'm not going to get into that, but this is my projection. Tell me what you think I did right, what you think you did wrong. Tell me what you project Kenny Gollady to get when he gets his extension. We will see how close I am when it comes to his contract whenever it happens. With that said, folks, adios.